Is this it? Go for it.
Thank you. Well, breaking moments ago, the FBI says it disrupted a potential ISIS-inspired terror plot in New York. The agency tells Fox they've arrested a 35-year-old Albany woman accused of plotting to bomb the state capitol and kill lawmakers. According to a criminal complaint, Jessica Bowie pledged allegiance to ISIS and allegedly planned to hide a bomb inside a DoorDash bag, hoping to strike while state senators were meeting. Governor Kathy Hochul expected to speak next hour, where we could get more information about all of this.
Can we see her picture of what she looks like?
Do you have a video?
Oh, there's some photos of her. There's some photos. Look, can you just please take a second, guys, and look at what this moron, I'm sorry, Jessica, and you have a photo of her. Show her outside because
Muslim lady, right?
Well, she's white, but she wasn't. Look at this is, and again, I've said this before, white, liberal.
This is not a trans. This is not a.
No, that's not a dude.
That's a woman.
That's a girl. From beginning to end. Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually not joking. That's not a.
She's actually a girl. No, she's actually a girl.
Legit?
She freaking fled to Syria.
Power forward.
That's right.
Keep going.
Like, and this is my point, John. I know you want to say. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. This is the problem with these white, bored, liberal women that have nothing to do, bro. They have nothing to do. They're so bored out of their minds. There's no men. There's no nothing because they hate us. They have to get on causes, BLM, get in front of ICE, do all this, and to be a freaking terrorist. And kind of go back to what she was dressed up as at Home Depot. She's dressed up like this at Home Depot buying bomb-making material.
Excuse me, where are the detonators?
Yeah, you might as well dress up like Dracula and go into a blood bank and say, I like to make a withdrawal. You are the dumbest person ever. But this just shows you, look at how dumb she is. She changed her name to Aisha, which, that's Muhammad the Prophet's 9-year-old wife after he freaking, hooked up with her when she was 6 years old. And she texted stuff like this. Praise be to Allah for September 11th. This is a white woman from here. When I migrate, I will poison these infidels. Blowing Kafir's brains out is beautiful. I want to destroy as much, these are all quotes. I want to destroy as much of the building as possible and kill senators when they're in meetings. And she wanted to go to the White House and she was trying to, at some point, kill the president of the United States.
They know how she was recruited by
ISIS? This is probably some guy messaged her, but this is what I want people to understand. This is real. If you don't think that there are actual, she's the worst.
But why would you start with Albany? Seriously, Hochul has found a way to work with Mandani. Okay, why would you start with Albany? Why would you start with Albany? Albany is actually helping.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So I think that proves
normal, rational.
I think that proves she's bonkers.
They
pledge allegiance to ISIS.
She converted to Islam 5 years ago. Yep. The fact that by itself, obviously no connection to terrorism, but she did. May of 2026, FBI investigators identified online accounts linked to Bowie expressing support for terrorism. She allegedly praised 9/11, like what Kenny just talked about. She formed pledged allegiance to ISIS. Around July 16, things moved from ideology towards operational planning. According to complaint, Bowie began communicating over an encrypted platform with a confidential FBI source whom she believed was an ISIS facilitator. She allegedly initiated the request for help. Complaint says she expressed a desire to conduct a major attack and sought assistance learning about explosive. The FBI source introduced her to additional confidential sources. Bowie apparently believed these people could help her facilitate ISIS-inspired plans. Her alleged target became the New York State Capitol, and she allegedly wanted to leave America and go to ISIS-controlled territory. By the way, when she did an interview with them, this is what one of the Craig Termoli, special agent in charge of FBI's Albany office, said. Make no mistake about it, Miss Bowie, alleged plot was serious, it was dangerous, and it was foiled. Now, this is what she told them. Miss Bowie allegedly said, there is no helping me. You guys know enough. I'm going to prison for the rest of my life. Material support is up to 20 years in prison. I already Googled it. John, where are you at with this?
I really hope that these people stay this dumb because if they become more intelligent, it can really get dangerous. And no one remembers this, but there was a period in American history in the late 1960s, early 1970s where we had something like 3 or 5 bombings every day in this country being executed by these like leftist terrorist groups like the Weather Underground. And now you never hear about this stuff. And in fact, a lot of the people who were coordinating this at the time went on to go teach at like prestigious universities. So instead of like their terrorists going to jail like we had with J6, that terrorist attacker, so they call it, those people got like prestigious jobs at universities, think tanks, things of this nature. So this is kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like whenever the left feels like its back is against the wall, it gets pretty agitated, pretty scary with what these people are capable of. So I hope that they stay this stupid because we've seen what it looks like when they're intelligent, better coordinated, and it gets very violent very quickly.
It's actually a very good perspective.
I agree with you. What was really crazy in California, and you're bringing it up, is and it shows you how when Patty Hearst was kidnapped, they wanted to get money from her family's fortune. Anybody know the story? So Patty Hearst, Patty Hearst was kidnapped.
Do you know who was her lawyer?
Oh.
F. Lee Bailey.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And she was the granddaughter of like William Randolph Hearst, and so she was converted. She was convinced and converted to join the Symbionese Liberation Army, whatever that was. And then they said, "Now we need money. We don't have any financiers, so we're going to go knock over a bank." And they all went into a bank wearing berets and no disguise. There it is, Symbionese Liberation Army. I remember it right. And so they go in there to do that. This is during the 70s. This is during the 70s where you'd have a bomb in a mailbox blows up. You know, the mailboxes at the side of the street. You have a bomb in a mailbox blows up. You had all these things going on. And I think what's now is with online, there's more. Take a look at what the FBI did. How many of the FBI guys have to be out there? And you know what they're using? You don't want to hear about it. Palantir. Listening. They're on encrypted platforms. They're on Discord, and they're looking for this stuff. And this is where you see, in the name of safety, that it works. And they find these things. Hey, there's a person over here, a person over there. The millions and millions and millions of calls going on. Somehow they filtered it, sniffed it out, jumped in, started tricking her.
Yeah, let's talk about sniffing. So Eric Swalwell, the issue he has got